Let's get into 1 to 1.5 million, and a suburb we're going to mention is Carrington. So this suburb was actually below $1 million last time I mentioned it, but unfortunately it's popped above and basically all data you can find. It's basically almost a flat million or a touch above. But Carrington, really, I'd call it the Balmain of Newcastle. It's all by the harbour, surrounded by the water. Just be a little bit careful with some of the streets. Like, a lot of Carrington does flood. Look, some of the streets that are in the low end flood zone, so I mean the kind of outside of 1% probability, you're probably okay in those. Like, the planning's been a lot better. Like, even in bad floods and crazy rain, like, it's only really the bad pockets that are flooding now because of the technology and the actual system of the hunters got really good. But the thing I like about Carrington is it's just its location. Like, you look where it is, straight across from Wickham Marina, straight across from Honeysuckle, about 5 minutes to the CBD. You could probably ride a bike in that. I mean, if you drive a car, it's probably 2 minutes. The beaches, 5 minutes away. The whole foreshore is beautiful. People actually call Carrington Paradise that live there because it's so nice to live in. So another thing you should probably consider. But yeah, great suburb to buy in terms of Carrington. Another suburb I would like to mention, Cooks Hill. Good suburb as well, right by the CBD. Cooks Hill is probably a little bit more of a trendy suburb of should I say, Newcastle. It's similar to kind of like your inner west of Sydney in some parts, maybe like Surrey Hills. You got a lot of alleys, cafes and all that kind of thing. And I mean, the good thing about Cooks Hill, it's right next to the city, but its walk score is just insane. So you can see here, it's rated equivalent second, or should I say third in the city in terms of walkability, a score of 89 out of 100. I mean, that's basically a walker's paradise. You can walk anywhere, don't need a car for anything. Like, sure, you probably want a car, but you don't need one if you really don't want one. So it's great for that. Really good public transport too. So great suburb to consider. Pretty cheap. It actually hasn't done that much over the short term, but over the long term, it's done very well. So that's definitely something that we probably should look at as well. If you're buying in Cooks Hill, you probably need about $1.3 to $1.4 million for it though. So just consider Cooks Hill there.